Bell's next. We got training camp next week. And this guy goes, keep your name on my mouth. Keep your name on my mouth. I said, wait a minute, Daniel, you put my name in your mouth first. You put your name in my mouth first. You talked about me on your little commentator podcast with Ariel. So don't come over here talking about how I talked about you. And I said, let's sign the contract. Let's run a play. I'm not scared of you, DC. You're short. I'm looking at this guy like he's short. Everyone's standing calling and feeding into this, bro. I love it.
Yo, what up, yo? It's Bruce from Fake Black Belts here, man. Sorry I look a little beat up here. I was fucking sparring. I had a little black eye from sparring earlier today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that whole Daniel Cormier, Jake Paul thing. But before I get into that, if you're watching this video right now and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the video. The button's right down here. Subscribe, yo. You will not regret. I post the funniest shit ever. Alright, so yeah. Jake Paul, the whole fucking audience was like booing him. They were saying fuck Jake Paul, fuck Jake Paul. Daniel Cormier, I don't know what that was about. I think Jake Paul was talking shit about him, like online, like making fun of him, of his weight, like calling him fat, like kind of like literally bullying him over social media. That's that Jake Paul mentality, type shit. He's kind of like he was bullying him. And I guess Daniel Cormier, he's one of those old school guys, like he's a fucking wrestling coach, like he's not gonna go back and forth with you too much on social media. He's one of those guys like that will step to you to your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't about that shit. He's old school. So that's what he did. And I think I heard him say, like, keep my name out your mouth or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's totally expected if he's talking. I don't know what that was about. I don't know why Jake Paul was talking shit about him. If you guys know why he was talking about him, comment below. I don't know why Jake Paul was like calling him out to begin with, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, I think Jake Paul's doing a great job. I think he's doing a great job at marketing himself. They said that his last event brought in $75 million, and it's like rated in the top 10 pay-per-view like sales or whatever, like top 10 fights, like that, like it broke records type shit. Like it's right up there with Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather type of pay-per-view sales. And like he's 3-0 right now, and he's a YouTuber kid. He literally, like, he got to this point. He got that position of main event because of his huge YouTube and social media followings. He has one of the biggest social media followings in the world, like out of anyone. So I mean that is deserving of something. And obviously he made a lot of money. And I mean, I've never seen someone like get to that point as like a fighter through just having a huge social media platform like Jake Paul. But it's pretty crazy. It's pretty amazing to me. I think it's cool. I think a lot of people can learn from it. You gotta build your social media platform, man. And that's what I'm trying to do with Fake Black Belts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not gonna get anywhere. Like, I'm not anywhere near Jake Paul level, but I'm just saying, like, it's pretty crazy. I think he's doing a good job. And if I was him, I would just keep fighting like the worst fighters ever. Like, I'd keep picking like celebrity fighters. I'd do it for a few more fights. I would build my record, get to like 7-0, 8-0, and then maybe, build up to that huge Conor McGregor fight when he's like 8-0. People are gonna just want to see it. Like, people are gonna tune in. It's pretty crazy. I think he's doing a good job. And boxers, they normally protect their record. They normally pad their record up and like fight like fucking 10 bums before they fight anyone real. So why not Jake Paul? Why can't Jake Paul do that? If he's a real pro fighter, you know, if I was managing him, I would have Jake Paul fight 10 bums and just have him get to 10-0. Because, bro, that's what they do in pro boxing, man. Anyone, I mean, literally anyone can be 15-0 with the right management. You can just take a dude that's like an okay fighter, like an amateur fighter that's okay, and give him really good management, and then he could be fucking 15-0 real quick. Like, that's how pro boxing is. Like, pro boxing is so rigged, it's like, it's pretty horrible. Like, I don't even want to get into that. Like, that's a whole other video. But yeah, I think Jake Paul should build his record up against dudes just like Ben Askren that have big names, but that he can beat standing up, you know. So I think it would piss a lot of people off. But yeah, that's my views on it. I think Daniel Cormier did his thing. I mean, people are talking about it. I mean, yeah, that's it. Please subscribe to my page. I'm out here. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. That's where like most of my videos are. But I'm gonna slowly try and build this YouTube account, guys. Really appreciate you, man. Fake black belts, yo.